Good evening, Michael. Good evening to myself. Good evening, Dodgy Spike. Oh, that was a mission. Apparently, I had 155 hours stored in StreamYard. Loud and clear. Coolie, coolie. Coolie, coolie. Oh, I'll be able to go live on my other one in a minute. On the real channel. Good evening, Beyonce. Thank you for all your help the other day. Where's my shopping list gone? Ginger anus Nathan been up to now. Oh, he's had two little meltdowns, hasn't he? Proper little meltdowns he's had. Having a go at me, having a go at Michelle, having a go at Ron, having a go at Vincent. Oh, one was calling us all slanderers. Slanderers. That's slander. Myla, you slandered me. You call me a ginger wing. I can't watch his lives. The constant saying of people's names he's moaning about. It was I did leave him a comment, but I think he deleted it. I can't even remember what I left him in the comment. Oh no, what happened, Smiler? Aye, Max. No. Just that fucking ginger fucking pube. Shouting and crying. Just got to cry about people every day. You know, his family must be so proud of him because at 30 years old nearly, he's achieved so much in his life. We could go through the lifetime achievements of fucking Nathaniel Benson. In it, Beyonce. $29 and the best achievement he has is making it to 29. That's exactly it. And ripping a woman off for 7k. Well, it's actually more than 7k. He's already said it was more than 7k. Just the things that you add up at, just the things that you know that he's had adds up to around 7k, but then there was all the food that she bought him as well. Yep, that's it, Max. Got her at the snowflakes. The big lanky ginger snowflakes. Yep, definitely rinsed her. And rinsed a couple others. And they've got her running around doing this dirty work for him. Innit, Vaughn? You got me blocked in your chat, so I got London Joe to go in and type the messages for me. Nathan, you got fucking 10 accounts. You have to tell her in Discord what to say, and then she runs along and does it. The best fucking joke I heard all week. Nathan and Rinse London go out of 7k. London girl got cheeky. So JPM gave her 86k. I thought that was funny as fuck. Well done, JPM. See if you can get any of that 86k, Nathan. You're probably already on the fucking, the way you're running around going, London go, London go. You're probably already having a handout already. Yep, he was definitely on it. I had so much to fucking say about the little ginger twat, but I forgot it all. Oi, Land Rover. I forgot it all. At least when my parents passed away, I knew that they're proud of me. Hello, Tyke. Hello, Bird Nest. Blunt. Good evening. So who's the best person to buy from, Beyonce? I mean, at the moment, I got my shopping list in CCL and it's come to $821.94. Yeah, Beyonce, yeah. She put a camera at Glenn's. Hello, Smiler. Hi, Smiler. What's the problem? Why are you doing Nathan's dirty work, London girl? Fucking hell. Why are you still worshipping like an idol? He can't mother that. His own mother can't mother him. And many people have tried giving him advice. Did Nathan shout at you in Discord again? London girl, get up there. Spider's having a pop at me. Has he had a pop at you, has he, London girl? Started shouting and screaming at you again, London girl. Yeah, I can remember being in teens, Beyonce. You know, people talked about milfs, people talk about cougars, you know. There ain't no cougar. Was it your choice to go into Ron's chat as well? Hello, JPM. I don't think it was your choice. Wasn't it Easter? Easter? It was Good Friday, wasn't it? Good Friday. I should have gone on the morning walk. The ginger cocked and pride. Come start on me, motherfucker. Give it your best shot, bully. Give it your best shot, bully. Changed to playing with his toy. Wasn't an East End boy and a London girl. USS Liberty short. Ah. Hey, Fanny. Go and make your parents proud, you know. Sadly, you ain't going to make one proud, are you? Because they died, you know, he passed away, sadly. Oh, but that happens to all parents, you know. Happens to all grandparents, they pass away. But, you know, you could have made him proud, couldn't you? Oh, good evening, Taffy. Scrounging. Hello, Beyonce. Well, we've all heard her screaming and shouting at him. He don't respect her. He don't respect her property. He don't respect her house. Hey up, November man. He don't respect nothing. People give him help and people give him advice. He don't respect them neither. Smiler. Smiler. My mum and stepdad are on holiday. If I ring the police and tell them my brother was dealing, and he hid everything in the plant pot by the front door. Well, will they just come and search the plant pot? Or will they want to search the rest of the house? Well, no, Nathan, if you grass your brother up, they're going to search the whole house, aren't they? Whether they sniff anything, because you've got 2 dogs that, you know, your stepdad has to pay someone else to walk because you can't possibly walk the dogs because he don't trust you to walk the dogs. Beyonce. Plant pots. Yeah. Apparently his brother used to hide his deals in the plant pot by the front door. So Nathaniel was asking whether, you know, the ginger cock was asking whether he grasses him up, whether they'll only search the plant pot or are they going to search the rest of the house. Fucking idiot. What an absolute idiot. Yeah, no, blunt. Well, I mean, there was a big conversation on this channel, and I said, there was quite a few of us in the chat, and we were all going, that dog wants to go out, that dog wants to go out, Nathan. Like, dog wants to go out, Nathan. Hear it crying, it wants to go out, Nathan. No, it doesn't. The dog walker walked it a couple of hours ago. So what? The dog walker? Well, we know they're on holiday. Well, so there's a dog walker walking the dogs. You don't walk the dogs. You're staying at their house sitting for them, and they pay somebody to walk the dogs. How sad is that? Why didn't you walk the dogs? Why didn't you open the back door and let them out in the garden? Oh, I can't because there's a hole in the fence. You sound like you're having a stroke. Tabby. Have you not heard the ginger ring? That's what he sounds like. Smiler, you're slandering me. What you're saying is slander. It's funny. Calls himself the ginger cock. Nathan Benson. He's an absolute muppet. Absolute muppet. 29-year-old virgin. Glad you're not my Cody Smiler. Fooming. I've never had a Cody fooming. I've always done it on my own. Well, I say that I didn't have a code. Well, we weren't Cody's because the fucking little twat should have given the 450 quid back to the guy that bought the fucking Mitsubishi Pajero. There wouldn't have been no fines then. Fucking 7.5 grand for 450 quid that I didn't even get a penny of. Who's been arrested? Who's on bail? Anybody who's been arrested? Not as yet. I'm on bail. Fucking hell, I haven't been on bail for a long time. Too many years I haven't been on the old bail sheet. I'm a good boy now. And if you can't be good, don't get caught. Be very blunt before you spoke in. Rothman's Blue XL at the moment, Taffy. Rothman's Blue XL. I only just realised I didn't put the fucking link in, did I? Does anybody want the link? That's exactly it, Beyonce. Oh. Nathan wants a link. Nathan. Text message. Fucking hell. Who's texting? Nathan, he's gone live about you, spoiler. At least I'm giving him some content, eh? At least I'm giving him some content. Restring. Right, where's Nathan? Quick, London girl. Smiler, I'll say it here. Get on, people. Gypsy Dave's going live at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Gypsy Dave's going live. All right, what's this Muppet got to say? Drag that over to that screen. Drag it over. Where's the StreamYard gone? Why did my StreamYard disappear? Hello, Shirley. Hello, Nixie. Present. What's he saying? Tell me if you can hear it. Oh, it's a brand new channel. Are you sure it's a brand new channel? Because I'm sub to your brand new channel.
No. Smiler. No. Good evening, everyone. No. Smiler. London. Good evening, everyone. No. Smiler. London girl, Tracy. Smiler, I'm.
Can you hear it?
Keep doing it, Smiler. Keep slandering my family, gone. Slander. Keep slandering my family, gone. If it makes you feel any better, Smiler. Go on. And Smiler, snub things well. 1 minute you're for London girl, and then the next minute it's because Michelle you're for London girl, and then the next snub things well. 1 minute you're for London girl. Well, 1 minute you're for London girl, and then the next minute it's because Michelle C. All right, has got a problem with her. Who the
Nothing to do with Michelle C having a problem with her. Nothing to do with having Michelle C. It's all to do with being on Ron's fucking panel. Beyonce. Oh, fucking hell. Hello.
Hello, Cupcake.
How you doing?
Oh, very, very well. You?
Yeah. I'm reviewing Nathan's live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that won't take 5 minutes, will it? Eh?
No.
Exhilarating, is it?
It is. Have you not heard it?
Well, only the little
fuck
bits.
is getting cheeky, Smiler? Now, London girl is so much more fucking polite than me. So I'm going to say it here. All right?
London girl is so much more politer than me.
Politer. Is that a new word in the dictionary?
Politer. 105. They've had his spare tongues and tampons.
Oh.
Oh, fucking hell.
Now, Smiler, not getting cheeky. You fuckers always.
Who put cheeky into it? Cheeky
You
slops.
fuckers always love to go and have your little bit to go and say, but you don't like no words. That's fine. But then don't say fuck all then. Honestly, Smiler. You keep on your slander. Keep on, Smiler. Keep on the rich feel, but all you lot, go on, keep on the slander.
You told me
Clean up on aisle 5, there's some loose tampons.
I don't think he actually knows the meaning of the word slander. Right?
No.
How can you damage somebody's reputation that's damaged his own reputation?
What has he called numerous people on here?
I know. But he's already damaged his own reputation, right? You can't besmirch him, right? Because he's done it himself, you know? He's done it on the live streams himself. You know, exactly what reputation has he got? You know? He's not achieved fuck all in his life except for ripping women off on fucking YouTube. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I haven't made any false fucking statement against him because There's nothing false I've said. It's all backed up by fact. The facts that actually came out of his own fucking word. The facts that have come out of his own messages.
Mm-hmm.
I know everything said has been truthful. And I'm sure there's hundreds of clippers out there, or loads of clippers out there, that could get all the clips back up for me. You know? Fucking hell. I suggest you, Ginger Cock, you go and read the definition of slander. You know? You should have learned that word a long time ago. But you've probably heard somebody use that word last week, and now you're going to say it every day.
Yeah.
I think
slander, Smiler.
Yeah. I've just given you a new word, besmirch. You know? How many times are you going to use that word this week? Vincent gave you a new word last night, but I can't remember what it was.
Castigate.
That's it, castigate.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a look. Let's have a listen.
Come on. You threw a screen on that makes you feel big and tough. It's all right. It's cool. You know, you think it's all funny and all that. That's fine. But I'm not going to be drawn into it, Smiler. So I'm going to go and see it here because, like I said, I'm not going to give you the airtime, Smiler. I'm not going to give you that content. I'm not going to give people a reason to come and watch your channel. And then you have me up there and then JPM and Norman will come at there as usual. JPM, you timed that London girl for fucking, 24 hours, Smiler. You sounded so condescending and patronising just then. I mean, 1 minute you're
condescending and patronising. That's like salt
Never
and pepper,
gonna
isn't it?
give you the airtime, Smiler. Not gonna give you the airtime. That's why he's doing a live about you, Smiler.
Exactly. Yeah, he's not going to be drawn into it. Not going to give you airtime. But I've just spent the last 11 minutes doing a live stream about you. Smiler. Smiler. Don't slander me.
your friends with a London girl. You like London girl. The next minute you're all against her because it's Michelle. I mean, yeah. There's not really much really to go and say about it. It's really you, though, isn't it, Smiler? So you carry on, Smiler. You crack on. You crack on. I actually think it's quite funny, actually.
I'm trying to work out where we got
Smiler,
the hots for you or for Michelle.
I know. But he's had the hots for all of us lately. Vega. Bon. Michelle. He's had the hots for everybody lately.
Yep, Black Lantern.
Yeah, but he's joined Team Zara, you know, and team hashtag Team Wow, you know. So he's suddenly grown a pair of bollocks, you know, all these years, and he could never do a community post about me. I was quite jealous of everybody's community posts, and he never done one about me. You know, I might hold an auction.
Really?
I might hold an online auction, yeah. Bidding, anybody, you know, everybody put out on their community post that we're going to hold an auction. Okay, I got a hammer.
Yeah.
£1, £1, £1, £2, £1, £1, £2, £2, £2, £2, £3, £3, £3, £4, £4. You know?
Yeah.
Going once, going twice. Oh, 150 quid. 200 quid, 300 quid, 400 quid, 500 quid.
What are you going to auction off then?
I might have two. I think one of them I have to put a reserve on for 500 because that's what I got bid on his address. Right.
Yeah.
What a load of bollocks.
Hello, Tyke. Hey up, Vega.
Hello, bigger.
He's been upset all day, Vincent.
I know. I saw your comment. Yay. Did you get timed out, Vincent? Did he time you out? Print off some Nathan shit roll and auction them off. You'll make a mint. I could auction off his addresses. Yeah, you got the blue painted kitchen one, and you got the other address. I could auction off his route that he cycles. You got all these people who want to give him a slap. And I wanted to give him a slap for years. You know, he turned up for fucking, what's he called? The Turbinator. He turned up for the Turbinator 6 hours fucking late, didn't he?
Yeah, in the wrong place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Beyonce.
Hello? Yeah, but the trouble is, Beyonce, he knows I've got the addresses. I've had the addresses for 2.5 years. And all of a sudden, I think he was always worried about me spilling the beans on his addresses. And he runs the frat of GDPR, where he wasn't a paying customer. Therefore, because he wasn't a paying customer, he doesn't fall in the bracket of GDPR. And I keep telling them that. You know, you have to enter into a contract with me in which you like give me money, which then becomes part of GDPR.
Yeah.
Secure people that have always wanted to try it, and it's like all these people that is come and meet me at the what's it fucking called again? Shepherd Bush. Come and meet me at the bush. No, Nathan, they're all gonna walk up your fucking garden path and knock on your fucking front door in a minute. You fucking idiot. So when should we schedule the auction for? Should we have an auction? Who wants to pay a penny for his fucking address?
A penny. A penny starting price.
Yeah, penny starting price.
Oh, it got to be at least 10 pence starting price, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll have to make a comment over on fucking Police Abusing Powers channel on his community page somewhere. I'd have to put a thing because it was one of them that bid 500 quid for his address.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
You have, James. You was on the panel, and Echo was cock blocking you. Come on, Smiley, you're better than this. Stop being a bully now. Oh, come on, London girl. Can I not wind him up? Can I not have fun with him? Can I not kick him around the playground for a bit? I remember you crying, London girl. I remember him screaming at you. And so do many other people know and remember, because we was all backstage with you, weren't we, London girl? And what was all that over? What was all that over? It was all over because you couldn't work out how to use the Discord new settings. We have a max. I think it's a max. Oh, well, what that picture is.
I don't know. That's cool.
Hey up, Max.
How you doing?
Hello, Max.
All right, Max.
Oh, where's that stupid fucking picture gone now? Yeah. Go away. Go away.
You got yourself in trouble again, did you?
Ah, you know me. Fuck, you know, I only got to walk out the front door.
So you're going to have a doxing auction, are you? That'd be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some Canadians together.
Yeah, I put in a couple loonies.
Yep, London girl's in here protecting him. Big up, London girl. You go for it, girl. You mother him. You, swaddle him. You're swaddling him, London girl. You're wrapping him up in his blankie.
Good he's got somebody to comfort him.
How much is it going to cost you this time, London girl? Or do you know, London girl, do you want to spend that money and protect him? Are you going to be there for the live auction, are you? Yeah, you could be the highest bidder, London girl.
Going to be an open auction or a silent auction or a Biden or what do they call that? I don't know. I forget the name of it, but you know,
you can do
winner. You know.
Yeah, I think people will be able to. I mean, my email address is there. You know, there's a few people that have got my phone number. You know, so if they want to do a sealed bid, they can do a sealed bid. You know, not a problem. You know, we can have people backstage. You know, that don't want to come up on the panel, but want to bid in the bid privately. You know,
yeah,
there's lots of options, isn't there? You know,
mix it up. You know,
sealed. You know, and you know, we can say we've had a bid for this and we've had a bid for that much. You know, we can have the live auction. You know, we can have the people in the chat. You know, put in their bid in. I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, maybe groups of people could get together and, you know, raise up some money and well, they could share it.
So save some money, London girl. You might need it. You might have to buy one of those 2 addresses. What about his local coffee shop? We could auction off the address for his little coffee shop that he goes down and orders his coffee at the window.
Oh, you could have a special meeting, eh?
That wouldn't be classed as doxing. That'd be classed as promoting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it could be advertising the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Bit of free advertising,
you know.
Oh no, James. It was quite sad why she ended up moving. That was quite sad. and she ended up in the middle of fucking nowhere, in a grim, freezing cold fucking place. Oh, the ginger cult finished it. Chat disconnected.
Oh, that finished about 10 minutes ago.
No, I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got 60 odd people in the fucking chat. A 1 for an auction and a 2 for no auction. Should we have a vote on it?
You could auction off the auction.
Yeah. Yeah, we could have a private. We could make the stream private.
Yeah, make
couldn't we?
it a pay for auction. You got to pay to get in.
Oh, I think it's got to
Yeah, pay the view.
Yeah,
got to be a 1 then, isn't it?
Yeah. James has got plenty of ones in there. Yeah, I could do it. I could do it on my other channel, couldn't I? You know, a couple of days time, I could do it on my other channel. I could put up London scenery. I could put up those beautiful apple blossoms. Is that influencing the stream? Is James buying bids, is he? I really thought most on here were nice, but you are now showing your true colours. London girl.
Ideas, London girl. You know, it's
London girl. You quickly turn tables, didn't you? I mean, he had you slaving for him because I know you're scared of him. You've admitted you're scared of him, and you haven't met him in real life. He's had you in tears. He's been screaming and shouting at you, bullying you backstage, and everybody who was on that backstage ripped the shit out of him because he was a little prick, you know. And he's got the fucking attitude of a fucking woman beater.
that happens a lot to the whole victim abuser relationship. You know, Stockholm syndrome.
Yep, Stockholm syndrome. Oh, excuse me. Edit Black Lantern. So what is it, London girl? The more you give him, the more you think he love you.
She could be just a girl looking for a boy.
Yeah. And while she was shelling out all that money, right? She would never ever give out her address to him.
Shelling out money to him? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Make him survive on his own. Damn.
No, it's not really. It's not really drama central. Next year, I'm just playing with somebody, just having a giggle. He can't keep my name out of his mouth. He can't keep several other people's name out of their mouths, out of his mouth. Sorry. He's got his little slave girl running around doing things for him, and then at the same time, she's got to bung him money.
There you go. Looks like London Girl's got a offer from James Patrick there. I'm a real man. Don't prey on women. There you go.
Man,
I don't know if that was that, James, but
That's James beating his chest. That is.
Right on. Go get you a woman there, James.
Is she doing his dirty work, Smiler? Well, yeah, I mean, he's got 10 accounts. He knows that he could use any one of those accounts to fucking go into Ron's, but he sends poor old fucking London girl in, you know? A London girl, like a fucking idiot, goes there and does it.
Oh, takes. No gay here. There, London girl. There's good men out there.
Yeah.
Lots of good offers, London girl. Well, he knows how to use it, I'm sure. He knows how to use it, right?
We've all heard Nathan London go, you know, tell everybody about the Andrex tube, London girl. Tell everybody about the Andrex tube, London girl. How much did you pay for the fucking video of the Andrex tube? The only thing Nathan's dipped his cock in is an Andrex tube. Yeah, a few minutes. Next time you're on the panel with that, ask him about the Andrex tube. London girl might tell us in a minute. Come on, London girl, tell us about the Andrex tube. He did it on his live. And told everybody on his live.
What do you do? Whip it out?
He definitely dipped it in, apparently. London
In
girl
what?
was laughing. Yeah, into an
In
Andrex
what?
tube. Into an Andrex tube.
Into a toilet roll holder.
Oh.
The
You know those, you know when you buy the rolls of toilet roll and you've got that little cardboard center.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, he dipped it in that. And apparently he split the cardboard. I know, Nix.
Is that supposed to be a brag or something? I'm not sure. What?
I don't know. He reckons what did he say?
Kind of perplexed about that.
I can't remember whose live it was on the other day. You know, he was talking about he was talking about him having plenty of girth but having no length.
Okay.
I can't remember whose live it is. Yeah, he got girth, but he got no length.
Okay.
It'd be lost in a kitchen roll, then, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it'd be fucked if he did it in the kitchen roll, wouldn't he?
Oh.
Link, Nathan. The link's pinned. Can you not see it? But is your name on the list? Are you getting in?
Is it pinned? I don't see it pinned in YouTube.
Is it not pinned in YouTube? Is it?
No.
Did I not pin it? No.
Well, it would have had a lot more people up since you pinned it. I don't know. On one level, I would say that's kind of interesting and impressive, but it's a little odd.
Where be the link?
Like,
I done it.
Got to be a lock for every key or every hole, right? Or a key for every hole, every lock. However they say that.
Go on then, Nathan. I've pinned the link now. That it, Smiler. That what?
That's true, November man. Not every penny fits the slot.
You wanted the link? You wanted the link, Nathan? Come on, Nathaniel. I was wondering, James. I know you wouldn't have been daft enough to send one to Zara. Hello, Beyonce. I'm not going to entertain this, but I'm going to do a live about it. Right, Nathan. I'm going to go and put the kettle on. I'm going to make my coffee because, you know, I haven't had anybody donate me a coffee machine yet.
No Keurig for you, eh?
No. Yeah, I ain't got one of these coffee machines. I like my instant Kenko personally.
Hey, Paul.
I might buy a cappuccino machine. I do like a cappuccino. So I'll just make a coffee and see if Nathan turns up. Won't take me long, it's only instant. Keep them entertained.
What have you been up to there, Max?
Not too much. Still searching WBAN. I did a deep dive the other day into Jeffrey Epstein and his involvement in our enslavement. Guy was freaking brilliant. You know, he played piano competently when he was 5.
Did he?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
You ever had anybody in your class that skipped a grade in school?
Yeah, I suppose there was the odd couple.
Yeah. He skipped 2.
Did he?
Yeah.
So he's quite an intelligent fucker then, was he?
He was. Yeah. He went to school for advanced mathematics.
And look where it got him.
Yeah.
Wonder what went wrong.
Most people think that that was his main thing, but a lot of those people on the planes weren't after children. Well, in a sense they were, but in not the way you think.
Yeah.
They were after children for life extension.
Yeah, adrenochrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloodletting.
Yeah, it gets much worse than that. What they want to do is they want to grow proteins that they can take. So what you do is you take your genetics and you infuse that or have a bunch of kids. And on these kids, you can grow these proteins in tumors.
Yeah.
Horribly painful and a horrible lifestyle. But these proteins will
All right,
extend
mate.
life.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Bonnie. Bonjour, Max. How are you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
It was interesting that there. Just carry on now. I was listening to that.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, mate. I read.
Yeah, so he was growing tumours and stuff like that then, was he?
Yeah.
Ah,
Let's see, where was his last? His last studies were in mathematical physiology, which is the linking between technology and biology.
right.
And yeah, all the things we went through, the jibby-jabby thingies,
Yeah.
part of it.
Yeah. All right, Tyke.
Hi, Tyke. Good to see you.
Yeah,
Hello,
but it's-
Mike.
All right, take 2 seconds. Take. So what I was going to say there, do you know what you were talking about there? It's basically organ harvesting, isn't it? In a sense where the conspiracy theorists, but if you were to clone yourself, right, or you had part of a body that was from you, like again with these children trying to regrow that pre-body so they could harvest them and stuff, and just that's how my mind works when you sit and think of what these rich people, when they think they got to keep their cell alive, right, and what the lengths it could go to. But I mean, that's why I haven't done a deep dive into stuff like that, because it would just fuck with my mind. It would, honestly.
Scary, isn't it?
Aye, it is. It is,
Yeah.
and it's already the way my mind works now. Thinking it's like you have a little bit more. It's bad enough now thinking that the island was just a little, sweatshop.
Yeah.
But when you think about it being an organ harvesting place and just like
Fucking glorified hospital then, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you've had two islands. You've had two islands. You had that other island that they carried out all the experiments on as well.
Oh, well, you went to both of them, didn't you, Smiler?
Yeah, fuck me, man. I have first class tickets, Chris.
Yeah, he's got a city or a little town with women making children for him in South America, apparently.
No. Before Epstein came along, there was another island where they did all these experiments. And yeah, they were doing cloning and can't you remember? I did a live about it. I can't remember what the fucking island was called. It wasn't Jekyll Island.
Yeah,
It was an island.
The island of Dr. Moreau.
It was they were getting these weird, like not mermaids, but weird like body parts that didn't fit the body growing out the wrong places and shit like that. And somehow they ended up in the sea and they ended up washing up on the shores in America.
I mean, that's an experiment gone badly wrong.
Yeah, it's just random body parts floating around. Like,
I mean,
what
Yeah, it was all covered up. It was years ago. The film's in.
Is it like a prize? You play jigsaw if you collect all the body parts and you can make it full body.
Yeah, was it like a scavenger hunt? You know,
I'd have to go through my videos to remember. Beep beep.
they have like
Michelle.
an explosion. How did all the body parts end up in the ocean? You figure you'd burn them or bury them or something, you know?
So
Well,
where was it?
I think some had escaped from the lab.
But the body parts, like an arm jumped up by itself and just started running.
No, because they were engineered humans, but they were deformed humans.
Okay.
So where was it? This island?
I can't remember. I'll have to go through my life.
Smiler, this is where you go wrong, right? Because I do believe you believe it, right? But when you're presenting something, right, and you're making a claim,
That's
you
it,
only have
Plum
to
Island.
give the evidence, or at least give word instead of I can't remember. But it is. I can't remember.
But he just said he'd done a whole presentation on it.
And he can't even remember that though. Again,
I got a bad memory myself. I suck at memory.
Oh, now that's why I'm taking the piss with it off. You've got a bad memory as well. Then that's a 2 years dementia crew. This is the dementia crew.
Fuck yeah.
Right, Chris,
Don't worry,
it's
lads.
Plum
I'll remember that.
Chris, Chris, it's called Plum Island, and it was a research institute, and
There you
it
go.
was it,
He's
like,
done it. He's not that stupid. He's just researched it and figured it out there. Good lad, Smiler.
Well, it's not his focal point of his whole life, you know.
Mm.
He's got other things that he's interested in as well.
Yeah, but he forgets them as well. So
Sure.
Go and look it up. Go and look it up. Plum Island. There's actually a black and white documentary about it all.
well, at least it's not racist.
Mm. No, it's black and white. It was old.
Well, it's not ageist either, then, is it?
No. Is there any such thing though?
Well, I kind of be offensive to you. I've tried for years now to try and be offensive to this fucker, right? And it just like, so you didn't take anything seriously, including your age, a bit like me. But no, you probably couldn't be. How's Tyke? Is Tyke on mute or is Tyke on mute?
I don't know. Tyke, what's the matter with your mic? Are you speaking? I can see you laughing.
Look at it. He is.
He's unmuted.
Yeah.
Mic
Tyke,
settings.
mate, can you hear us, Tyke?
No, his mic is up.
Take
Tyke,
your mic off your head, Tyke, if you can hear her. Just give her a salute, because we can't hear you.
Tyke, your phone, Tyke, whatever you're using to stream on has got no mic. Or it's got a mic, but you've got it muted your end. But it's not coming up muted on the screen.
Wave if you're naked from the waist down, Tyke.
Yeah, we can
Right,
hear you now.
Tyke.
That's better. Not.
Can you hear him? Yeah, I can't. I was going to say,
No,
I've got
I can't
headphones
either.
and I can't hear him. I know I turned my headphones down the other day when we was on fucking hell, see.
We can't hear you, Tyke.
Come on, Tyke.
Tyke, I'm gonna kick ya. Come back again.
Go down
And
fucking
let's see if we
get
can
me a
hear you.
microphone, will you, Tyke?
See if you can bring that retard Benson up with you.
Well,
I didn't
someone was in my
realise.
chat the other day, never seen a name before, saying about him. Something about him, again, could have been someone that I know, but in a different name. And saying he was I think, I don't know, I'm not even gonna, but I know it's, what's going on? What the fuck's going on with him? Seems like he's cracking up.
He's having he's joined the WhatsApp groups, hasn't he? And now he's having a fucking mental breakdown.
Oh, they're no good damn places. Seriously, they're not. Just never in a group. Just maybe single one things, but even like the first time I went in Discord, Smiler, I fucked with my head.
No. Yeah, I know, it fucking killed you, didn't it?
Fucking
He is there, Michelle. He's just a bit busy in aisle 5 at the moment.
Yeah.
He's a tad busy in aisle 5.
Spillage on aisle 5. Nathan's licking it up. Scottish Lindsay, Paul from Newcastle, Beyonce's in there, James, Michelle. What's in there? You've got a few people in your chat, Smiler. Fucking hell.
Clean up on aisle 5, please. Clean up on aisle 5.
What have I got now?
Is that a
You've
voice
just
changer?
confused the fucking shit out of fucking. Oh, where's Tyke gone again?
Was that him that said that?
No,
Who done that
Tyke thinks
there?
his fucking mic. Tyke thinks his microphone's gone funny. Ah, Michelle, what's the title about? Have you not seen the last fucking 3 lies from Nathan? Nathan Crybaby Benson. You're slandering me. Yeah, for some reason, because me and Michelle have got a fucking joke beep bus wanger. You know, I'm the beep bus wanger, by the way, people. You know, because I was driving a fucking bus.
It had no wheels on it either. It had no wheels on it either. But you just used to sit him behind the wheel, and Smiler would be happy for hours pretending he's driving a bus.
Chris, that fucking bus, man, it fucking flew. I tell you what, you had a little fucking gear stick that you just clunked into these little fucking grooves, and you hit the fucking pedal to the metal. Right, and like she flew, she did.
You were like that. You probably fucking souped that bus up and everything as well, didn't you? I bet you did.
It was flying.
Were you involved in that witness killing?
Hey,
were you involved in that witness killing?
She was flying down the A30.
That bus was flying.
Yeah, it was flying down the A30. No, my mate bought it off the bus company, and off Truronian, and they were purple. They were purple bus with their purple graphics all over them, purple and blue they were, and he didn't have a license to drive it, and obviously it was parked in a yard. So we went up there, and I took trade plates up there, and I picked out
purple and blue make.
Purple and blue. No, it was purple and blue. Purple and blue mixed together, I think makes brown, doesn't it?
Purple and blue.
Get your crayons out, Chris.
I've eaten all them. I fucking can't eat them, honestly. So I'm not allowed them no more. I just eat them.
Yeah.
Make a really deep blue.
Maroony brown.
Maroony brown.
Maroony brown.
That come from the brown.
So I'm gonna go brown until you add red.
Maroony.
Yellow
brown.
and red.
It could be a ginger mooner.
Oh
God. How much blue you put with it.
And if it's light blue or not. Anyway, sorry, Smile, I derailed you there. You know how fucking my mind is. It's very, that's me ADHD.
You're sounding very Cosmos Mentos at the moment, fucking Chris. What's going on? Are you in a battle? Are you in a battle tonight?
You know me, don't you?
You're keeping your head level, ready for a battle later. You got to win that money back.
Smiler. I will admit, right.
Right, okay. So
I've only done a little bit of it, right? Yeah, but I've got to get the early hours because they're on a total different time zone, aren't they?
Well, that's it, innit?
I was done a 5-hour one yesterday, mate. Right, honestly, it was. But it's just like you should pop over. I mean, you should Smile at. Just like it's different, but I mean, it's.
Well, what you're gonna have to do is send me the link again, because.
Well, do you know what me and Chris? He's called Chris Lestrange, right? He's got his own channel, and like, I've helped him build it a bit. You know, like I say that just like thinking, but we've got like a bit of a chemistry, you know, like for bouncing off each other and shit. So a while back, we just started doing little bits and pieces, and then he went, "I'll do a show on his channel," but we got him monetized over last week, and wow, and he made a few quid, you know, on that. Like, obviously, it takes him 2 months, I think he says, before he gets the first payment, right? But he's made nearly over $1,000.
Well, if he's in the UK,
he's in South Africa.
All right, so you've got to have 60 quid in donations before they do a payout.
Yeah, but right. I mean, like the first one, Smiler, apparently for him where he is, in that it'll be 2 months, but then obviously everything he's built up for 2 months. You can get out, and then payments will come after that at a rate of that. But I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm just taking his word for it. But again, I've got no reason to disbelieve him. But it's funny because he does all the presenting the screen and shit. Like, I just turn up, sit down, and fucking.
Yeah, what it is I think it's the 25th of the month. I think it is. YouTube tell you how much you've got. AdSense then tell you how much money you've earned, right? And then they pay you out on the 25th, between the 25th and the 30th of the following month. So
that's the 2 month thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the 2 month thing. Their AdSense is always 2 months behind, you know.
2 weeks into it, Smiler, and there's over £1,000 in that.
That's good, isn't it? That's good.
The memberships, the gifted memberships, we've got a game going with them, Smiler, where like people gift them, and it's like, you know, if you get a certain person in, you like, if you gift one or up to 10. Like certain people have got like higher prizes and shit like that, you know. So it's fun, but it's just gone learning as you gone, you know. Are you back, take? You make fixed.
No.
Yeah.
Tyke!
Can't
Tyke, we
hear you,
can't
Tyke.
hear you, Tyke!
Can't hear you.
He
gotta
sounds
scream
good like
loud.
this, though, doesn't he? Take sounds
Mhm.
better like this.
He's just
It
got to
does.
scream louder.
He's a bit more chilled out like this, isn't he, Chris?
He
Yeah.
fucking is. It's like, have you ever seen me and Take on a panel together when we're both drunk? Oh, God, that's, you know, I mean...
Fucking hell.
Ah, there you go, Tyke.
That's
I put
enough.
you on automatic again, and now I can hear you.
All right, Take. How's it going, lad?
I'm not getting it on top of me fucking screen now. Hello, that ginger cock ring has been.
Silly bastard. Fucking silly bastard, Tark. Fuck's sake, man. Sort it out.
So what you did is you overmodulated your mic. Oh, what have you
Done it
done now?
again.
You've
You've done it
disappeared again.
Yeah.
All right, speak again, Tyke. Keep speaking. What are you doing, Tyke?
Does it sound better like this, Take? I like that.
Winding me up, that fucking little sign, now, isn't it? You know what I mean? Fucking winding me up, lads.
Are you on a laptop or are you on your phone?
I'm on my fucking phone, my fucking, I put fucking
Well,
me on the laptop, you know?
Fucking hell, he only asked you. I'm not biting your neck off.
Well, I
Take a
fucking
chill.
told him fucking months ago, I put beer in my laptop.
Come have a Valium.
You
Come
know,
have a
me
Valium for Take. A Valium for Take.
Ah, you're
Yeah, he's had the
overmodulating
Valium.
again.
He's had the Valium. He's calmed down
Yeah.
now.
What mobile phone have you got?
It's his mobile phone.
Beyonce, Mr. Period Wilder. The amount of tampons you must use, the supermarket has to restoke. Restoke? Don't stoke my fire.
Take. That was fucking disgusting.
So I was listening in the other morning, but I fell asleep, and then you rang me after I fell asleep. Yeah, you was talking to him, but he won your belt.
Well, Puffy.
Yeah, he won your belt, didn't he? He took your title off you.
Who are you on? Well, on where's this? On Crystal Stranger's channel.
No, it was on your channel, and he was on VK.
Oh, I'm VK. No. Wait. I've won the UVC, mate, between me and GS. But I mean, verbal combat's every week, and like I haven't won that. I've won it 5 times, but I haven't won it in a while. Yeah, you know what I mean. There's been loads of other people, but there's a prize for that as well. You should get yourself over tonight, people. 150 quid, right?
Yeah, wasn't a controversial decision. Wasn't it a split decision? And controversially, it went the wrong way.
It went my way, you daft cunt. Why would that be the wrong way?
Oh, it went your way this time?
I lost the first two. I won the second 2, right? Because this was UVC's. Like a first one's 2 hours of debate on a set topic. You have a 2-hour debate, and then you have 4 other debates on 4 random topics that the chat get to pick, and then we have to go at that, and they're half an hour each. So it's like 4 hours plus time in between and shit. And but UVC's just like us on the panel now, and like verbal combat's like us on the panel now, and like the chat can put me and Smile on a 1v1 for like set amount of money, and then chat can mute one of yous and kick you and shit like that. There's loads of like moves that they can make, but like I say, there's a prize at the end of it.
Yeah, the host he's a good host, isn't he? You know, they know how to host it.
He's talented as fuck. He's a musician as well.
Right there.
He's Canadian, but it was him, Smiler, because obviously the way we talk over here, it's very much easier for us with our Raj accents to understand each other. But when you're on a panel full of Americans and Canadians and stuff like that, I mean, none of them understood us to start with, and only Easy did, because he's got Jamaican family and stuff like that. So the accents used to pick. No, he tells us this. He did. He says that's why I understood you, Chris. He says, but nobody else fucking could. So it was, and then new. I mean, I think he's live now. He's doing a chilled stream before VK, but he's doing well for himself.
Yeah, with your accents and slang, it can get difficult for a Canadian.
No fanny, no money. You're getting very, very disrespectful in the chat, aren't you? No funny.
Where's is he in the chat?
Yeah, no funds. The Ginger Cock and Proud, he's called.
Oh, right. I've got you.
Yeah.
Why is he not on the panel?
I don't know. I went to make an instant coffee and he didn't turn up.
You know
I
why,
didn't realise
you know why? Because the fact that, like, we're all men, right? Yeah. And just him coming up here, he would just feel less superior than he already feels now. At least in the chat, he can hide. And we can't have his little high-pitched girly voice.
Well,
and that's me being nice, the way I'm saying it. You know, I can be a proper twat if I wanted to be, but
oh, London go? Who said you paid for it?
I mean, if I tell you what, we're going to pimp takeout if you want. I mean,
yeah, he's very verbal, isn't he? Can't hear a fucking word he's saying.
He's a good listener. So how's the t-shirts and that going, Smiler? Because I've got a favour to ask you. But how's it going? Are you still, because you were doing a lot the other day, weren't you?
Yeah, still flying.
So how would you, for graphics and stuff like that, like how would you need to receive them to be able to get them to put them onto the?
If you got a PNG for somebody design them for you, if you got a PNG file, or I mean, if you send me as a PDF, then I can vectorize it myself anyway.
So like just for example, argument's sake, you see the avatar I've got there. Let's just use that as an example.
Yeah.
Like you couldn't just take that from this avatar. You'd have to have it sent in some other format, would you, or not? Like then to blow it up and I don't know, because this is just me asking. There's a genuine question.
Yeah, you just so like you've obviously had that as an original, and now you've clipped it as a circle. Yeah, or you've clipped it and now you put it in a circle.
Yeah, I've got the original.
So all you do is you send me the original. You can, send it via the normal channels, and then I can vectorize it.
What about adding stuff to it? Like, have you got, like, if I was to just for example, again, argument's sake, just using this as an argument, I think if I was to want a spliff coming out my mouth, right? Okay, and there's not a one in there. It's the stuff you can put the overlay stuff later on, like a template or something.
Oh yeah, I can build it up in laters. I use Adobe Illustrator and I use a Sign Master. I have to pay for my design software. I don't use the free stuff. I mean, there is some good free stuff out there, but you get watermarks.
And again, it's like with the amount, like, see what it's like. What would you be the least you would make? Like, because obviously it's kind of cost you. You don't want to be making one or two, but like, how many would be the least you would make? And if it was just say if it was t-shirts, for example, just t-shirts.
If I do artwork like that and I don't charge for artwork, then my minimum order is 5.
Right. And you don't charge for the graphics or the artwork that goes on. You just charge. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, because normally, like the other night when when I was getting phone calls to jump up on Ron's, I was sitting here working.
Who the fuck was phoning you and pestering you when you weren't fucking working? Tell us who it was, and you'll have them tell it.
I know. Tell yourself. Fucking have a word with yourself.
Oh, well, I'll have a word with I'll have a word
I know.
with a brick when he comes with his fucking shell. He's locked
I
away at
know.
the minute. I've got to let him out in a few hours. He's getting raring to go, you know. But
Yeah. And it depends what size the graphic is, whether it's a chest piece, a back piece, or whether it's left chest or right chest. You know, it depends what size the graphic is, because I can do what you call gang sheets, which is like bigger than A3, and I can do a gang sheet. So on that gang sheet, I can do DTF, which is direct to film, and I can have on that one gang sheet, I can have several images on that one sheet and then just cut them out as individual. So you can have a back piece, a front piece.
that's what I was going to say there. So just like the back piece and the front piece. So obviously, like on the front would be see that image, and the back would be,
you know, and like so. And then, like, you have the chest, you know, you have the little left chest or right chest, depending on which way you want it, you know. But you can have that on the sleeve, you can have it on a hood, you know. You can put that wherever you want, you know. You can have it all up and down both sleeves, you know, if you want. You know, it just like, I mean, I was doing one the other day, and it was the hexagram mesh, you know, and they wanted the hexagram mesh. All down the sleeves, like 3/4 of the way from the cuff up the sleeve. They wanted that mesh, but they wanted the mesh. You know these mesh lights that you get that a lot of workshops are using now. Yep. You know, like my background on here. You've got that.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah. So you got those mesh lights. Well, they wanted them like 3/4 of the way up the sleeves, but in different colours. You know, reds into purples.
That actually sounds like I'm picturing that now, and especially looking like that there in 3 different colours, because like they would stick out, look like that, exactly like that is the darker ones or the floor. But so I mean, based on that, and Smile, obviously, I've got your number. I mean, I need to speak, and I'll send you some stuff over. Look, you're gonna end up getting me fucking address this way, right, dickhead? But I didn't want any dick pics or dirty knickers sent in the fucking mail, right? Okay, so just the t-shirts, please. You know.
Did you not receive the term text the other day?
I don't mind you sending it on the phone. You know what I mean? You know, but like I can't get some text through the mail. You have to send us it through like a carrier pigeon or something.
Well, I only sent it to one of your 3 addresses.
Yeah, well, they've all been blown up now, so that's probably why they've all received it.
You know, I didn't know which one was yours. I did describe them to you, but I didn't know which one you were living in.
None of them. I'm what you call it. I'm a bit of a free spirit. So, but on a serious note, Smiler, I would, and then obviously I'll talk prices of money and that way offline, obviously. But most definitely, mate. And again, just out of curiosity, because if I was to, like, just say the order was placed now today and you knew everything, you had everything, how long do you think it would take you to print and do those 5 t-shirts?
It depends what sizes, it depends what colours, it depends what I've got, what garments I've got in stock. So if I had to order garments, then they take 24 hours to come through, you know.
Well, he has one for you. Have you got something in stock now? Let's just say one garment, right? And let's just say if I was to, and I'll pay you. I don't mind paying you and covering your costs for the one, Smiler, right? Just and then I got the graphics and that I wanted on. I got it, right? Use something you got in stock, and I'll pay you for the artwork and everything, Smiler, as well as the garment, but obviously the postage and shit, just for the one. Get it sent, and then we've got something to work off, and then like from there. But I mean, that there would be more what I was hoping to at the start, right? But obviously after that, then if it was a case of like, you know, because I can, not with these things, I've got like other ideas for some, because this is for somebody else as well. That's like, you know, so for me, I would just have one of them just to go, oh, mate does this, such and such, blah, blah, look what he done for me. And then they can, so
ping it over, and what I'll do in a minute is I'll give you my other number.
Right.
So
because I'm probably gonna have to PDF. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to email you or something. I'm sure I've got. Have I not got your email? Anyway, I'm looking. I'm almost certain that, like I said, you send the other number, like you see, because I've still got the one. I've only got the one number. Still me, Smile, and it's 9 times out of 10, it's in her fucking hand because she fucked her phone, right? So obviously, 2 SIM cards are in one phone, and I didn't really use a phone, mate. You know, so but it's dead. So if and again, Discord, would it be better on Discord? I don't know because I can send shit to you, like.
Yeah, you can do it Discord, you can do it WhatsApp, you
Right.
can do it email.
Right.
Don't
Well, I
really
tell you
matter.
what, because I'm getting better with the PC, the laptop and the PC now, Smiler. I promise you, brother, I really have. I've been learning. So I learned yesterday how to pull an avatar up, right? Don't laugh, right? And that's very small, right? But this was on Streamlabs, and I didn't have anything in there. So while I'm on the panel, I'm clicking new tabs open, opening shit up, and then I found these. Watch, I'll pull one up there. This is what I found.
You can send it. You can send it via email through Google Drive.
Oh, look there you go, Smiler. There's me.
Aye.
Fake here one there. But and that's what I normally do when I'm a little
Yeah,
bit
that's your normal VK one.
Aye. But that one there was the original one, right? But
that original one, has that got a copyright on it, or is it?
No, that was made for
free?
me. No, Will Mobile made that for me.
Right, okay. So all you got to do is send me that file.
I'm sure she did. She did, and I'm sure. Wait there.
All I can do is all I got to do is vectorize it. But I can run that through an app anyway and see whether it's got any copyright on it.
But see this one, was made specifically like for me. There's no copyright. That I have the fucking I should have the copyright on that realistically. Do you know what I mean? But
yeah, it's like the other day. It's like the other day when you rang me that night. I was trying to do a puff vinyl. Yeah, so it's like a 3D vinyl. It puffs up, right? And it was a bastard to cut. Fucking absolute nightmare to put the settings into the fucking because the vinyl didn't come with any settings. You know, it was a twat to cut in my fucking CAD car. Eventually, I got it cutting right, and then I had to fucking get a load of fucking like t-shirt material and just keep changing the settings to work out how to get the best fucking 3D puff, how to get it to swell.
Smiler, seriously, do you know if this because I'm being honest with you, mate, right? If like the amount of people's channels that I sit on that have got like merch stores and shit like that, but they work through a third party and they take a cut, shit like that, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's crap. Yeah, you go through Teespring and Teespring fucking they're extortionate. Teespring.
I don't know. But what I mean is like there's a few people that are starting up that haven't got that, and it's like, I mean, I'll be honest with you. If they'll like, if I get you a big order, mate, you better send us.
Well, I do one mug. It can be photographed both sides. It's not your standard 500ml mug. It's your bigger mug. Yeah. Well, I do them for $5.99, and most places it's like £3.50 for postage. America, posting to America cost me 20 quid to post to America.
What about an hoodie? I've seen these like the hoodies that are like dressing gown hoodies. Like, do you know what I mean? An hoodie.
Yeah, it depends what material it is. If
it's
like
normally it's normally like wool, isn't it? This is what I'm saying. So it wouldn't be. It would like that. I'm just asking how it would go. Like obviously, if like how they get the patterns on there. Like how would how would that work? Because it's obviously being wool. It's like it's.
You can't do anything that's microfiber. You know, like the microfiber cloths.
Right.
You can't do them because you can't get the DTF into the grain. Now you can do it. You can do it with a soft vinyl, which will actually melt into it. You can do it. You can do lettering. You can do an image onto soft vinyl, but then you get that. You know when you've got like a picture on your chest and you touch it and you got that plasticky feel.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can do it that way. You know, you can put the picture image on that, Yeah, and then you can print that. So you put that on as a backing, and then you put the image over the top of that backing.
Look at. See this, yeah. This is an hoodie sleeve of an hoodie. How did they
Yeah.
get the rat on there?
What do you mean? How do they get the rat? Heat
Well,
pressed.
that's what I'm saying. It's like part of the material. I've got loads of hoodies.
Well, it depends what heat settings you use, and it depends what material you're using, because it blends itself into the grain of the material.
Because this doesn't feel like a vinyl plastic. You feel it. This feels just like exactly like the wool or the cotton, whatever it fucking is, or whatever fabric it is used. But
yeah,
that
might actually be a printed fabric. Yeah, so they might have printed the fabric and then used that fabric to make the garment. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like your wallpapers. Your wallpapers have got different patterns and all that lot, and it's printed. Do you remember the gym trousers? The trousers, they used to call them baggies. And they'd have paint splashes all over them, and fucking stripes all over.
MC Hammer pants.
Yeah. So that all that material comes from China. Yeah. At the moment, fucking with Trump's tariffs, yeah, it's pushing like the prices of t-shirts up. It's pushing the prices of garments up. Materials where people are making it in the sweatshops. At the moment, Trump's tariffs are pushing all the prices up. They're pushing the prices up of the inks, because a lot of the inks come from there, like DuPont and all that lot. All the inks come from there. So with Trump's tariffs at the moment, things have started going up. The cost of new equipment as well, because obviously a lot of the equipment is made in China. Yeah, even carp fishing stuff. You've got English companies that used to predominantly make in England, but because they've sent all their patterns to China, they can buy it in China, like bank sticks and stuff like that. Carbon fiber bank sticks. You can buy bank sticks made in China with that company's logo on it, yeah, for cheaper than they can produce them in England.
So there's a good fucking segue, right? And the gentleman on the panel, I'd love your fucking like what do you think about these Trump tariffs?
Max is muted at the moment.
Oh, I'm not too worried about them. Like, I know they're probably going to be temporary, so they're being used as a bargaining tool. But our government has decided on behalf of China and the EU
China.
against them. So,
Hey, Robert.
So we're going to fight Trump, apparently.
I think that these tariffs are the best thing since sliced fucking bread, especially with the person that's implicating them, okay, and the way the world's going at the moment. Because let's face it, already trying to change over the size of caliber of bullets and stuff like that, so, just to hinder with, because if the world was to go to war, right, let's face it, China's the person, China, they're the place that, like, make a lot of the stuff, export it. Now, if you need something, and as Americans, right, China can buy, I'm not sending it now because we have at war with you or whatever. And then you basically took all of the low wage jobs from America, sent them abroad. Yeah, you get them a lot cheaper. Okay, we're doing it in England as well. You get stuff a lot cheaper, but then that gives you a welfare system and it doesn't create positive people, in the long run, like economically, financially. And it's all these rich people that have sat and got rich off the back of the poor, right, that are pissed off with this because they just us having a fraction, a little glimpse of having some sort of like better lifestyle. To them, it's like, we want more air to breathe. We want the water cleaner. We don't want you, and it's like, for me, I think this is a start of something beautiful. I would love Trump to be a world dictator. I'm being honest with you. I would.
Yeah, we had tariffs back in the 70s, and Canada was great then,
Canada's
everybody had jobs.
Place. Do you know how much wealth Canada has?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chris, like I was just saying earlier on, right? You've got a company called Nash, yeah, that make cartfish and bivvies, yeah, right. Now they used to make them in England, right, and those bivvies, you could guarantee that you could sit on the top of that bivvy and it wouldn't break, yeah. If it did break, yeah, they would lifetime guarantee it. Right now, they've moved their production to China. Now it still comes with all the Nash branding, but it's made in China. And what a lot of people have found, yeah, is they're breaking.
A bit like these companies that have had some of the countries that have had the tariffs slapped on them. They're starting to break now. And then name here, enter name here in the chat. You're absolutely right, my friend. Not everything. I wouldn't bandinate everything Trump says, but I really can't see an argument coming from you to tell me what of a world leader you would prefer or say that would, because I'm just looking at the moral values and and stuff like that, and the way that he's got a no-nonsense approach. It's that's he's got some downfalls like everybody has, but I mean, you bend the knee to me and name here, right? Just by sitting in the chat. Okay. So I'm acknowledging you now, and I'm respectfully saying to you, shut your fucking face, right? As I'll bitch slap you.
Is that your fucking bricky?
Aye. Well, a little bit of his, like he's coming out to play soon, type, but you've got Chris here at the minute, and Bricky's just showing his face a little bit there, but he's muted again. God bless.
Speak, Tyke.
Tyke, can't fucking hear you, Tyke.
You gotta allow your mic on your phone. Yeah, go into your phone settings, allow mic to use StreamYards. So go into your phone settings, go to StreamYards and allow your mic, or move your phone.
It, man, he's done it. I think he keeps putting it on top of his telly or something, and it gets fucking.
Yeah. Either move your phone closer to you, or move it further away from you, just in case you're over modulating.
Smiler, will you highlight that comment? Last one from Antonia, please, just so I can read it. Says he supports. He supports Israel, enough said. That's what he says in the chat anyway. And so I'm just going to say this on that comment there, right? Well, who else is it to support? Hamas, a terrorist organization. I mean, if you're going to get to the basics of it, let's not get into the nitty gritty. So, do you support
America's got the first Jewish. America's got the first Jewish president.
And do you support in this instance? I'm just saying, right, because Israel and stuff like that, they're not angels, right? Okay, I'm not saying that, but in this instance, if you look at the facts, you've got Israel and you've got Hamas, all right? Hamas is a terrorist organization, okay, and you've got Israel, which is a country surrounded by 7 other countries, and it's what is it? It's the it's a Jordan River in the Mediterranean Sea. Am I right now, Smiler?
Yeah.
I'll get in better order. Right?
2 rivers of Jordan.
Right. And I just don't understand why you would be saying that enough said with that. He supports Israel, enough said.
The thing is, Chris, right? Right. It's like the UK, America, and a couple other countries, right? Starmer is the 6th or the 7th prime minister to bomb Syria, right? Now, we did a coup d'etat in Syria. We put HTS, Giuliani, yeah, which was Al Qaeda, which was Taliban, which was ISIS, yeah. We gave him the pedestal. We put him, yeah, HTS, yeah, terrorist organization, yeah, of
Mate, this all
toppled
started
the-
when it took Gaddafi out and Saddam Hussein, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Now, I'm not-
we
I'm not-
toppled.
I'm not
We
speaking of-
toppled. They toppled. The UK toppled and America toppled Assad. Yeah,
I'm just
yes,
saying.
Assad regime. Yeah,
But what they've done, Smiler, is when they took Gaddafi out and Saddam Hussein, although they were bad, really bad fucking people, right? It was like you had two people that were in a sense were there, but now with all these little other pockets are split off, and it's like they're like cockroaches. You take one out, and then they're all forming of another one. Boom, but they've got no central command, So if you were going to ever have any control or like any kind of, I want to say alliance, but a bit of a.
yeah. But why did they take Gaddafi out? Because he had his own monetary system, and all the money was shared between his people.
Yeah, I mean, look,
He didn't use the Jewish banking method. Exactly the same as what Hitler did, didn't it? He made his own bonds.
But again, it's like you look at that there, right? And I mean, I don't know if that's what would you find wrong with not using a Jewish banking system? If you're a bit of a dictator, let's face it, if you like the Vatican, you've just went, everyone fuck off. I'm going to just stay in this little middle box here, right? And I'm going to do what I want. I mean, there was dictators, and what were the popes were like 7 different popes were dictating that place for 70 years, something. 70 years. And there was surrounded.
And the Black Pope, don't forget the Black Pope.
But what I mean, it's like with these people.
Not as in his skin color was black, but there's the white Pope and there's the Black Pope. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Depending which way you worship.
I see that's again because you're a clever cunt, you smile on that. But I mean, I don't know what that means. What do you mean by that? Elaborate, please.
Well, the secret societies.
Right. So the Black Pope and the White Pope. The White Pope represents apparently the Catholic Church. Right. Okay.
Black Pope is an informal term for the Superior General of the Society of Jesus. Yeah, right, James. But then you got the Black Pope, and he's the head of the snake.
I tell you what, I feel like I've triggered a name here in the chat. I mean, I can still do it. But calm down, son. Come on, calm down. If you want to have a conversation with us, you can jump up. I would gladly have an exchange with you, a civilized conversation about stuff. But if you're going to sit in the chat, now I know I've got you wound up, right? Now I know how to do it. Till you then, you just sit there and just give yourself a. Can you make him a cup of coffee, Smiler? It's instant, isn't it? So you get it straight away.
Yeah. Kenko. NATO standard, Milton 2 sugars.
No, but Bonnie, we're back to the tariffs again. What I mean is Bonjo, yeah? Is he back?
Bojo, I think he's cleaning up in aisle 5.
What's your thoughts on Trump's tariffs?
I think he's doing it for the right reasons for his own country, but I think he's fucking up the rest of the world.
Yeah, but it's the Great Reset, isn't it? BRICS nations aren't affected. China stuck 2 fingers up and said,
the only reason he's done that 90-day delay thing, or calmed it down for the 90 days, is because everything fucking crashed, and then relieving it made everything go back up again. But what he's done by doing that is shown the world exactly where they're going to stand when he brings it back in.
Mm-hmm. Gives him a bit of time to shuffle things around and get the paperwork in order and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's flexed his muscles, hasn't he? And he's done it in such a way that everybody has to take notice.
And aren't you just so
it's like with those tariffs, Chris, right? Now, obviously we import stuff from America, right, which has been hit by the tariffs, right? I was gonna buy a new CAD car, yeah.
Mhm.
Right, now that CAD car is made in China. Yeah?
China.
Right, it's then sent to America, and then it's branded. So what they do is they order like a minimum of 1,000 pieces to get their name on it, right? So they brand it with their name, right? They then ship it from China to America, and then America to worldwide, right? Now, if I bought it prior to the tariffs, because like my cutter is 600 mil, yeah, 600 mil wide, right? So it takes 600 mil sheets, yeah, or rolls rather, right? Now I wanted a 12-inch cutter, right, which will cut smaller lettering, finer detail, yeah. Because at the moment, my big car, I think the smallest lettering I can cut is where's the fucking tape measure? The smallest lettering that I can get away with is about 15 mil. Yeah,
15 mil. That's for any using the metric system, imperial system. I mean, that's 1.5 centimeters.
Yeah, or yeah,
Third
or
of an
just
inch.
just over a quarter of an inch.
And that 600 mil, that was 24 inches.
Yeah. Well, that's the arm, because it's an arms cutter, so you can do contour cutting. Now that cutter, the cutter that I was going to buy, right, has gone up by 50 quid plus VAT.
So 50 quid plus VAT on top of the total price as well, not just the 50 quid.
No, 50 quid plus VAT on the total price,
Yeah,
you know.
but you would have had VAT on the price before the 50 quid was added anyway, wouldn't you? That would have been there already.
Yeah. The VAT would have been
You're
there.
just talking about an extra 20 to 25% on top of the £50 that's been put on there.
Yeah.
So it's something like what? It's something like
Yeah,
12
but
and a
it's
half
like,
quid. It's something like 62. No, 62 quid or something. If you said in total, what's 62 quid, Smiler? Note.
it is when something was 199 quid, and now it's a fucking obviously
But
250
look at things
quid.
never ever go down. Can you remember how much a can of fucking pop used to cost you in the shop, or 10 cigarettes?
Yeah.
Or how much it used to cost to go on the bus? Fucking, I nearly had a heart attack the other week when I went to get on the bus for 2 stops. And you asked us for fucking... What the fuck? I'm not going to fucking Barbados, you daft cunt. I just want to go up the road. You could get a taxi, right? You know, if you got like 4 years getting on a bus and you're going for like a mile or something, it's cheaper for you all to pay your bus fare, what you would, right? And have change afterward to get a taxi. It's fucking ridiculous.
Look at the train fares.
Oh, I didn't pay on the fucking train. Are you Raj? I just hide in the toilet.
Last time I used a train was fucking 90s.
You used a train. You used a train in the 90s.
Yeah, well, most of the time I used to have travel warrants, didn't I?
Spell it. Bless me. Do you know how long the 90s was ago? Like,
yeah.
So you haven't been on a train for like over 20 years?
No, I bought a car, didn't I? I bought a Golf.
Smiler just used to put his pepper pot wheels on, like take them tires off it and just sit it on the tracks of the train.
Well, I didn't actually buy it. I swapped my motorbike for a fucking Mark 1 Golf.
Oh.
And at the time I was in the army and I hadn't passed my fucking test, and we was on leave, right? And we got called back up Bikini Amber or Bikini Red, and we all got fucking leave cancelled, and we all had to go back to camp. It was something to do with those Irish balaclava wearing people doing
Oh,
something.
right. I had a terrible times.
Yeah. So we got called back from leave, and I was based in Shrewsbury at the time, and there was this fucking great traffic jam, and like I hadn't passed my test, and it was like, well, that lane there is fucking empty. Why is nobody else using that lane there?
Hard shoulder.
So I jumped in the fucking hard shoulder and I'm giving it fucking yay, waving at everybody, 4 up in the car. Fucking got to the end and there's all these fucking police cars and police there in there. So fucking coppers come walking up to me. He said, "What the fuck do you think you're doing? You know, that's for emergency vehicles and broken down vehicles." I said, "Sorry, Gov." I said, "We're on the way back to fucking base." I said, "But you know, we've been called back to leave."
Oh, you pulled the squaddy card, didn't you?
Yeah. And then it was like, "Have you got your IDs, lads?" Yeah. Fucking
You
IDs.
got away with that as well, didn't you?
We had a fucking escort, Chris. We had a 2-car escort. And I'm sitting there shitting myself. I've got a fucking driving license.
Smiler, that was back then. That was back then when you had respect for like that was like, because obviously now if you look and go, even if it what the fuck driving do it? But like then it's like, even though you weren't doing it to get back in a hover, you were taking a piss and advantage, right? But like, that kind of initial respect was just given to these type of people. You know, it was, and rightly fucking so. You know, but I mean, I bet you what. Tell you what, if I had, was it a 206 or a 306? Which was it? Which was the Golf's rival, the Peugeot? Was it the
206?
205.
They are fucking. I tell you what.
No, yeah, the 205. Yeah, it was the 205. Yeah,
it was a 6. I'm sure it was a 6, not a 5. 2 shot had a 6 in it.
No, the original
205 GTI was the same as was the equivalent to a Golf.
Yeah.
And that's what it was, because they were the rivals of each other, them two little hatchbacks.
Yeah. And you had the Renault 5 as well. The Renault 5 was a rival at the time.
And
as well.
Then they brought remember when the Clio came out and it was like everyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, no, the Vauxhall Nova, the Vauxhall
was a fucking rocket ship. That was, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they used to turn them over all the time, didn't they? But then you had the Vauxhall Nova as well that we all used to shoe on the 2-litre engine in red top.
So the Nova was like the Corsa's little like
the Nova came before the Corsa.
Like the Granada, right, was the Mondeo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Now like the full Granada. And then other was it the Sierra Sapphire, something like that, you know?
Yeah, you had the Sierra, then you had the Sierra Sapphire.
Because you didn't. And the difference with them was just the boot, wasn't it?
The Sierra was the new fucking Cortina, wasn't it?
You had the XR 4x4, the XR 4i.
I mean, I used to love an Escort, me. Like just to look, you know, as a kid when growing up and up. I mean, for some reason, used to be fucking loads of these types of cars would say me front door and that, you know what I mean? I mean, there was always 2 of them the same as well, but different colours. And I'm like, that what? I'm just doing a job for my friend, and I mean, just fixing his car. Right? But it turned out he was ringing cars, you know. He went to jail for it, though. But, you know, so he's paid his time.
Yeah, the Ford Cougar, the Ford Puma.
The Puma. Oh, remember the Tigra?
Yeah, and then Vauxhall brought out the Tigra to fight against the Puma.
Tiny little cars there. I remember 3 were crammed up in the back of one of them.
Then you had the Fiat Punto Sporting.
What about the Ford Probe?
Yeah, you had the Ford Probe. That was the Mondeo, wasn't it? No. The Ford Probe was the
Granada.
That replaced the Capri, didn't it?
Yeah, the Probe replaced the Capri, and it was an absolute fucking flop, wasn't it?
Yeah, headlights fucked up on it all the time. They wouldn't fucking open, or they'd shut as you were driving down the road.
And you remember them Citroens that the back wheels used to be half covered by the arches? What were them ones? You couldn't snap the steering lock, right? Because the wheel would just snap.
Oh, fuck me, man. Yeah, the steering locks were bastards on them.
You couldn't snap them, Smiler. You know, with a Mondeo, you could pinch that car with a windscreen wiper, right? Seriously. And it's on the front of the fucking window for you. You literally could. If you had one strong person or 2 weak people, to snap the steering lock. You know?
Yeah, that was the Renault, BX. Yeah, that was all on hydroelastic suspension, that was.
But I mean, I just remember that car because it was nice, big, and spacious, right? It was.
Mm.
But we used to.
Well, that was the first car that the headlights used to turn the corner.
They had something with the headlights. I'm fucking.
Yeah,
did
the
they have-
headlight, like
Really
now you
cool.
get like
Really
now if
cool.
you put a left-hand indicator on, your headlight your left-hand headlight lights up. You know.
Did they have headlights on the front that raised up as well, though, Smiler?
Yeah. Oh no, that was the probe. That was the probe.
Right. Okay. Right. But I mean,
No, the headlights on the Renault. Yeah, it was the Citroen. They used to go round the corner.
All right.
Yeah, they were follow you headlights, weren't they?
Yeah. Then you had the Renault Fuego, which was the back window of the Renault Fuego was used on the Porsche. And they used the back window at the Renault Fuego. They used that on the Porsche.
What you like for Jeeps? Do you like little Suzukis?
Yeah, Suzuki SJs.
The off-road one, like the little nippy ones, you know, not the one that was for, because I mean, I used to do a bit of off-road, and this was only when I was in the Naughty Boys Club when I was younger at school. I mean, this is what they've done to me, you know, when we're at school for the last 2 years. Like, people that were distractive and, you know, non-constructive to the exams at the end of the 2 years. Basically, what the teachers thought was a waste of fucking time keeping a hold of him, right? Let's get him out the classroom. They put it in like activities where you learn to build jeeps and learn kayaking, and went to I went to the south of France to kayak down the River Ardèche in jeeps, drove there and out with the younger, and I'm like, what? All the people that went to school, most of them got sat there for them 2 years exams, didn't get the life experience for passing them exams with the grades I got compared to what I got there, and I still passed my exams, but it's like. And they don't even do that now. But with the Jeeps, we used to go and build the track, Smiler. So we'll go camping, right? And we would set up, it was like a 2-day event. So we'd have to drive through the place to make it right. And then it would open up for all these Jeeps to come in. And like, because I remember just being a kid and like, John Varty'd say, well, we've got to make the track. So we had to winch ourselves through, chop everything down, you know, while stuck in there, fucking cutting stuff out, marking the path. He'd tell what and he was going, this will be a good winching point, you know, and we would test it all out. Then people would come in, hundreds of them. Like, I couldn't believe how many people just loved to get their Jeep stuck and fucking winch it out just because they wanted to use a winch.
Yeah. Well, they do winch challenges, don't they?
But
the Suzuki SJ13, I think it was. You had the hard top and you had the soft top, and then you had the pickup version. But the SJs, they were phenomenal off-road because they were short wheelbase, you know. Then, like, people were using the Series 2A Land Rovers and they were bobcatting them. So they were cutting the front wings and cutting the rear wings and turning them into bobcats. And the same with the Range Rovers, the same with the Discoveries. The only way they were good off-road is if you bobcatted them. So you had the frontal clearance, where the Suzuki SJ had the clearance and it had the wheelbase that didn't get stuck or didn't hardly ever get stuck.
It was nitty as well. It was like, you know, it was.
Yeah, they were talky, but they had no top end.
Well, not many fucking Jeeps that I remember doing off-roading and had any top end like speed. It was all power and shit like that. Yeah. Because I remember Mark, one of the tutors was called Mark, and he had to drive from Rothbury to Newcastle.
Yeah, the best one was the 1300. The best one was the SJ13 1300 petrol engine.
We used to, honestly, Smile, we were constantly working on these Jeeps as well. You know, I never really took any interest in working on the Jeeps. I'll be honest with you. I wasn't not really mechanically minded. Right? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I know where the oil is, okay, in the windscreen wash. Sometimes I get them mixed up, but that's why I let the wife do it. So I'm getting there, and I went to put the petrol in, right? But once I did put petrol in a diesel car, so like again, that's another mistake I made. But I got it in
you learned that when you got caught siphoning, didn't you?
I mean, I tell you what I did learn to do: stop sucking, right? Okay, because
yeah, just put a can underneath and knock a screwdriver through. It's quicker.
I was just going to say, put a hole in his bum. But anyway, Beyonce's Wilders comment in the chat. My car did have 2 wheels on it, right? But I mean, it was more like I used my legs as the front because I was like a Flintstone, you know. My first car was actually a Nissan Micra, right? The old ones.
You
Like the
fucking hell,
old
you admitting to that?
What? Listen, that car was given to me, given to us, rather, right? And I sent that to the scrapyard in the sky, right? And it didn't even deserve to go there. It was because we were upgrading, and obviously no one else wanted it, you know. Obviously, you couldn't give it away, never mind sell it. So, but it never missed a heartbeat, you know. But you know, when you were pulling up at schools and shit like that, or doing whatever, and like you got a big dent in the side of the door because they came with a dent. I didn't put that in, but you know, it was like it got them back. But it was like me Skoda Fabia, right? Which that was bulletproof, but it's, you know, I mean, I feel sorry.
Well, do you remember the old Skoda with the engine in the fucking boot, right? Like the Ilman Imp, right?
Yeah.
The customer booked it in, yeah, for a service, right? And I knew the fucking engines were in the back, right? No, we didn't have the internet as such then, you know, so you couldn't fucking Google shit, right? She bought this fucking Skoda in. Right? I spent 2 hours. I phoned people up. And I thought, I ain't phoning fucking Skoda because it'll just take the piss out of me. And I was phoning people up and I was like, how the fuck do I open the fucking... In the end, I popped the boot lock. I popped the lock. Yeah.
That was the oldest style, wasn't it?
Skoda. I'll try and remember in a minute, right? Well, I popped the lock. But that fucking, to open the boot, you had to open the back driver's door and the fucking catch was on the back driver's door.
It's like, who the fuck makes this thing up? You know, when they're doing it, it's like, I'm going to fuck with these bastards, man. You know, someone was getting sacked from that company, weren't they? And they went, I'm just going to put this design in here now, just to fuck with people. I'm going to put it, like, who the fuck decided to put the battery under the transit seat when they got newer? Because I was me, man. I thought, fucking, I'll be honest with you, boys, right? Girls and people in the chat. I had to get the recovery, like the company, because it was a company van. It was a lease company van, right, okay? And I couldn't find the battery. I was like, where the fuck's this battery? I wasn't ringing anybody. Do you know what I mean? And then I thought myself, well, it's got like a, you know, if you break down or something like that, you can take it. Like, it's the RAC or whoever it was. It came out and he went like that. I went, oh, kind of battery's flat. I can't find it. He went, give us a key. I went, give him the key. He went in, lifted me fucking driver's seat up, right? And I went, what, I've been sitting on the fucker I've been sitting on the thing I've been looking for the whole bastard time. But I mean,
it's like the series Land Rovers, the 2 1/4 petrol Land Rover. Yeah, you jumped out of the seat at the petrol station, lifted the fucking seat up, and there was the petrol fucking tank under your ass.
See, that's not good. That's not good. That is it, man. I like just think about it, man. Like, if you are, that does like kaboom. You know, it's like, I mean,
yeah. Well, we had a rag top before I got the Discovery, the 7-seater Discovery. Yeah, we had a Series 2A, Series fucking 3, 2 1/4, Series 2, 2 1/4 long wheelbase Land Rover. Yeah, so the 110 Land Rover, right?
Yep,
with a rag.
The 110s. Yeah, that's what Mark had. They were slow as fuck.
Yeah, with a rag top, so it was fucking soft top, right? Now I used to go round at fucking 5:30 in the morning, picking up all the bulb pickers. Yeah, so all the fucking immigrants that are coming doing bulb picking on the farms, right? Now, if that fucker was out of petrol and I had to go and get petrol, it's like, everybody put your cigarettes out, no fucking smoking while and I used to have to get out, fucking lift the seat up, and then fill the bastard up with petrol. Switch to go from one to other Land Rover.
Anyone have a good automatic car? I've only had one automatic car. Right?
Yeah, my Range Rover Evoque was auto spastic.
Yeah, my SD1.
Yeah, I fucking loved that gearbox. I loved it. It was Tiptronic on the steering wheel. Sports mode. and like driving from like England to Poland. Yeah, that fucking. I could eat a pasty. I could drink a cup of coffee. I could fucking smoke a cigarette.
Oh,
Not worry about clutching.
Brilliant on him.
I can.
What was
I
yours,
could.
Bojo? What did you say yours was?
I could send a text message. I could do the fucking lot, all from driving down the road.
What did you say you had, Bojo?
160 mile an hour down the autobahn, fucking sending texts and drinking coffee.
We're not promoting that, by the way, people. Don't do that at home. Bojo, what did you say you had? Automatic?
ST1 Rover.
Yeah.
Max, you had an automatic car?
See, the SD1s we used to use them for banger racing and the Triumph P1 2000s.
I've
Now, they
wanted to do that banger racing, me. Always.
3.5 V8. No, it was fucking quick. That was.
Yeah. Well, we used to put them in second gear and then cut the gear stick off and use it for banger racing that way.
Yeah.
I had an Audi A4, right, and it was automatic. And I promise you, it didn't have the Triptronic. It had the gear stick smiler, right, where you could you just tap it. I swear down, honestly, just picture me, right, just picture us, bite me tongue, right, okay, just thinking I'm a boy racer. But then after a while, it was like this car drives its fucking self. It's like you could go around corners at speeds that are unimaginable. And the car, because it was an Audi as well, it would just stick to the floor, and it's like. I mean, it was fast as fuck. And like you say, I mean, my left leg, it just never, ever done anything. I mean, I could probably make a fucking joint with my left leg while I was, because it just sat there, but I ended up using it as a wheelbarrow, you know, as I always do.
Michelle, fucking, I was an intermediate. My racing number was 181. I was intermediate. I used to race at Monarch Racing, St. Day, obviously in Cornwall, and you had the point system, obviously, and I qualified for the Wembley Championships, where you all go up to fucking Wembley and race there for the championships. I got fucking locked up. I got fucking remanded in custody, and I couldn't go.
See, can you imagine having a race no smiler? Like, just say us three on the panel now, we'll pick our favourite car, right, okay? And we'll do some sort of like, what's it called? With the day, the long fucking races for like 24 hours, right, okay? What's it called again?
24-hour Le Mans, yeah.
Le Mans, that's it, right?
Yeah.
But this was a Le Mans with like a bit of beef on it, so you had like obstacles and shit like that. It was the same track, right? But you had to do it for a certain length of time. Okay, you would be. I mean, obviously based on the track, you know. Let's just say it was a bit off road, a bit on road, whatever. You've got to think what would be because you wouldn't be able to pick a car, right? Okay, you'd have to pick something that was a bit. Like if we were going to pick a car, it would be something like I say a Skoda, you know, or an Audi, right, or a 4-wheel drive. But if it was just all road and tarmac, what would be your car you'd use for having to race for 24 hours straight?
It depends which class you were going in, because it's all done by classes and it's all done by your license as well.
Well, I tell you what, the first person that picks the car,
I mean, my mate still does it now, and he runs TR6s.
Right, so let's do it in this kind of class, right?
But that's off-road. That's tarmac stages and off-road stages.
Let's just use let's use a hatchback, right? A hatchback, right? And you can't, you know, it's 200. In fact, no, doesn't matter what class. What would be your car? What would be the best car? Just go for that one.
Audi Quattro.
Yeah.
See, I mean, that actually does something.
Lancet Delta HF Turbo.
Why was I going to go for Porsche, right? And I shouldn't have. Because I knew what Lamborghini would have been my childhood for, but again, no. But now when
but First, I mean, it like blunts put in there. That that'd be your gumball. We used to have cannonball runs down there. Blunt. We used to race from Falmouth Car Park, the swimming pool.
Oh, the gumball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's enough.
And we used to race. We used to race from there to the Tamar Bridge and back again.
No, that's a better example. What he's just put there, the gumboard where they get in a car each and they drive down. They not because Le Mans is like a track, right? That they go around, keep going round and round it, right? Okay, get used to. That.
Yeah, but which Celica, Michelle? Because the new Celicas, they were shite. The original Celicas, they were fucking hard as nails. They were. They were like the original Celicas were a bit like the Datsun 240Zs and the 280s.
I quite like the Supras.
Hmm.
The first ones.
Yeah. They had the slant back headlights, didn't they? The Supras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3-litre injection turbo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Top one.
Gen 7, but I like 4 and 6. Yeah.
You know what was a good?
I remember when they first came out, the new Celica, and we went and took one for test drive, and the fucking bloke, because I'm trade, and the bloke said, "I'm coming with you. You're a fucking mad bastard. I'm coming with you." Oh, and I beat that fucking car to death.
Yeah,
And
can you remember the BMWs? I think they were the 305. I think it was right now. It was the. I get mixed up with hatchback and thinking. What was the one where they had the boot that lifted up without the window on it? That type, right? But the dashboard and all of it, it seemed to be like more turned towards the driver. Like you kind of that's just the way I remember it, right? But it was. I mean, it's an iconic car that I can remember. Like it was for me anyway, but. Like that was always another. Like that was when we were younger, you would see these. Whoa, look at that! There, like, it was the in thing at the time. Like with a Cosy or something. As soon as you seen a Cosworth, right, it was like fuck, But you could have a banger Escort, right, and you could have a Cosworth Escort, and you could just see and hear the difference between them. But with this BM, it was like. It was smart. It was fucking, and it was all. But I remember the dashboard being. Like turning towards you, it wasn't just flat straight across.
A lot of the BMs like that, don't they?
I think it was all the BMs like that.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah.
I've never had a BMW before.
Pretty much like Saab is as well. They're all geared around the driver, and they sort of sweep down.
Fucking Saabs, Alfa Romeos. Who the fuck wants one of them?
I had Alpha 33 for years.
And I bet you never drove it.
I bet I did. I bet I done.
And I bet you every time you did it, needed fixed. I bet you needed fixed every time you done it.
No, we built that car. We built that. It was the last. It was F-Reds, 1987. The last of the Alfa Romeos ever to come.
Smiler. You can't deny Alfa Romeos are fucking notorious, right? The worst.
Well, it was they were made out of Chinese recycled steel. That was why.
That's the point exactly. Point proven.
Yeah, but mine was one of the last Alpha 33. It had the Zender body kit on it. It was the last of the ones to come off the production line before Fiat bought them out. No, Ford wanted to buy them out, but they wouldn't pay the government debt. So Fiat paid the government debt and Fiat took over Alpha, right? So the Alpha 33 used the same engine as the Alpha Sud. Yeah, so it's the flat four box engine.
What happened to Saab since Mailer? What happened to Saab? Because they were like, again, I could be wrong here, but weren't they a quite good built car, like quality built car in a sense, But like, I'm not saying about a Volvo T5.
They more or less went bust and then put everything they had back into aviation because it was a branch of their aviation.
They went back to aviation. But I mean the Saab fucking turbo, that was a hell of a car.
Bulletproof, like the Volvo, because Volvos are notorious for being bulletproof.
But Saab used all Volvo seating anyway.
So that just proves me that just reassures me pointed because I didn't know that until you said that. But obviously,
but then what happened to the 5-cylinder fucking Volvo engine? That was a fucking mental engine.
T5, the Volvo T5, the one the business had. That was fucking. I remember when that first came out, and it was an estate car, and we all looked when fucking estate car, but when you got
Is
them
that-
people
is
that have
that
been
the
trained to
V10?
drive.
No, V5.
It's a V5.
Straight
We
5,
called
wasn't it? It was a straight 5.
V5 it was called. I'm sure because on the back of the car,
Mm.
it might have been a V5 engine, but I'm not really
Mm.
good with that. It was just a name, and it was an estate
Was it
car.
a V?
It
Was
was an
it a
estate
V or
car.
was it a straight?
Estate. So like it.
No. Was it a V or was it a straight? It wasn't. Yeah, it was a fucking. It was an estate car. My mate from the Lobster Pot owned one, and he came in, and he had and he wanted me to do all the window tinting on it. So I tinted all the windows on it.
Didn't they?
Yeah, and I lowered it. Well, his was all in black, right? It was mint car. He owned the Lobster Pot in Mousel. So he went home after I'd done all the windows and everything, phoned him up, he come back up, collect car. Oh, he was in fucking love with it, all blacked out. All right, he fucking went back down to the pub. His missus said it looks like a fucking hearse. He was made to fucking drive back up and have the fucking tint taken out of it. She wouldn't get in it. She wouldn't drive it. She said it was a hearse.
I mean, do you know what I love about Volvos, right? I remember when I went working in Manchester for a bit, right? And like, I'm sure I can say this. I'm sure I can say something, but because it's not. But the Jews would always drive a Volvo, right? And it's like, you know, somebody they brought up. Well, they're not going to drive a BMW or an Audi, other. Let's face it, you know. And it's like but the Volvos are really good build cars, right? Efficiently built, bulletproof, a bit like a BM and an Audi can be, you know, in a sense, like that way. But because I'm thinking, wow, all these Volvos around there, and all the state ones, obviously, and at the back you could see the kids sat at the back facing you.
Yeah. Yeah, but there was another car that used to do that as well. You used to fucking look out the back window at the fucking car in front of you, or the car behind you, rather. And you used to have the kids sitting there fucking sticking their fingers and their tongues out at you when you were stuck in traffic.
I used to be licking the window, me.
Beyonce, Jag XF, turbo and supercharged.
Oh, a Jaguar. I haven't even mentioned the Jaguar. How fucking hell.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a car,
See, Jag fucked up when they joined Ford, and then they turned the fucking Mondeo into the Jag.
I remember a song when we were a kid about a Jaguar, and I don't know why. Like, obviously someone sung it, right, but I don't know where it come from. But when if you want to buy a car, buy a Jag. It's got a big back seat for a shag. It's got a biscuit tin to keep your condoms in. If you want to buy a car, buy a Jag. And that stuck in my head, that song. Don't ask us why, but that is a song that stuck in my head. Obviously, and I mean, it's like I've never owned a Jaguar, never ever. But I don't think I'd want to either because they seem pretty fucking expensive to run, and just like even trying to get into the shop in the fuck out, it costs you 15 quid. Anyway, Smiler, Bojo, everyone in chat. I'm gonna bounce off, right? It's been fuck. I can't even really remember why we're under talking about cost, man. That's not even normally like me, but it's been interesting, man. I'll get in touch with you, bud, about that. What we're talking about, right? And if you can send, I'll get on it now. Actually, I am now because I'll send you over some stuff to wherever just to give you an idea, and then we can. Unless, but I mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Bojo. See you later.
Cheers, Chris.
All right. Take it easy, Chris. Yeah, I swapped my fucking. I think it was the XJ fucking supercharged. I swapped that for my Mitsubishi GTO. I paid fucking 900 quid for the Jag. Cumbellux. I bought all the front end for it. The car stood me in 1,200 quid, I think it stood me in. And put all the panels on it. And my mate, who had the fucking Mitsubishi GTO 400 brake, he was in love with it.
Yeah.
And I put it through the MOT, but I hadn't painted it. I just panelled it. I pulled it, jigged it, panelled it. I hadn't painted it. And he kept hounding me for swapping it. So in the end, we did a fucking straight swap. I never even painted it. And he's still got that Jag now.
Nice.
And he's got his BMW as well. But the Jag was like his all day car. And his BMW was a show car.
Yeah.
You know, and he had that on black and silver plates. His BMW. But I still got my GTO now. But it's sawn. Occasionally I throw the trade plates in it and use it on the trade plates.
Yeah.
Take it round the block, shake some windows. Took the kids to the prom in it. The son wanted that as his prom car.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and his mate. So I spent it had been parked up in the car park. It had been parked up outside the workshop for fucking ages. So I had to bring it in, fucking pressure wash it, steam clean it, hoover it all out, then sit there with a fucking mop, polishing it all. I was like, "Are you sure you want to go to the prom in that? Are you sure you? Yep. Definitely want to go in there." Yeah, it's got 2.5 grand's worth of fucking exhaust on it, stainless steel, all the way through, fucking 3-inch down to fucking 4-inch pipe, balance shafts. Yeah, it's 400 brake, fucking ceramic, fucking coated pistons and bigger fucking injectors, standalone ECU, remappable. You know, I just plug the laptop in it and sit there remapping it. You know, remappable fucking ECU. But I keep burning clutches out on it. It's on stage 1 clutch.
Yeah.
But I keep burning XZDs out. So I've collaborated with TTV Racing.
Yeah.
And they've managed to get a second-hand bell housing. I've already got a lighten and balance flywheel. It's got a lighten and balance crank in it. You know, it's had everything done to it. You know, but I had it all done to it before I owned it. All I've done is put petrol in it and drive it, and put fucking tires on it, and put new ceramic discs on it. That's all I've done. You know, and I just drive it. I was gonna single turbo it, go single turbo. But I got all the dyno paper for it. It's just over 400 brake. Hell of a car. Smiler, what year was you racing St. Day? I was racing at Monarch Racing before what the fucking hell are they called that took over from Monarch? They were the ones that come down from fucking, you had St. Austell. You had Tyrone Snell, he was still racing back then. You had me and Dinger Bell. You had Johnny Orchard, all the Speedworth, yeah. You had all the Orchards. I was in the Orchard team. I was Team Orchard Scrapyard. I used to live in Penryn back then. So it would have been, given a rough guesstimate, it would have been 34 years ago. You was Ellicott Racing then. Ellicott Racing. If you remember the warm-up laps, me and Dinger Bell, Kim Bell, we got dragged up to it was just as Speedworth or whatever the fuck they were called. Trying to think what they were called. It was Monarch because you had your Monarch racing license. Brett Ellicott. Do you remember Tyrone Snell? Because Tyrone Snell, he started racing St Austell, and then they all moved down when we did the new tarmac in. They all moved down to St Day. Bangers and stocks. So we used to have bangers and stocks. So I used to do chain pairs. Used to do the fucking caravan stocks. What the fucking hell was he called? He buried a fucking hammer into somebody's helmet. I'm trying to think of his fucking name now. He got fucking rolled over, fucking fenced just before the gate, and he got fucking fenced. 2003. I was well later than me. No, I'm going to bounce over the Daves. I said that at the beginning because I didn't realise, and when I found Benson's, I saw that Dave was going live, so I said, well, that's it. We'll finish at 1 and go over the Daves. Hopefully you stay. Oh, sorry, Tyke. I never seen you there. Sorry, Tyke. Oh, no, Tyke, you're still muted.
Oh, it's fucking bollocks. This. I don't know what to do. I fucking tested me, Mike. It went up and down, up and down. You got fucking Mike.
It's working now.
It's working now, Tyke. Yeah, I can hear you now. What have you done?
Fucking hell. I was just talking about fucking money.
Money?
See this fucking shit. You see this fucking shit you've got here in your fucking wallet. Here, look.
Are you talking bangers, Dave, or are you talking stops? Or are you
this
talking
fucking shit here? This fucking piece of fucking shit paper.
Yeah, your promissory note.
I promise to pay the bearer on demand.
Yeah,
The
your
sum of
promissory
fuck
note.
all. Do you know that should buy you? Do you know that £20 should buy you? Here, I'll go fucking get some. I'll get some. 20 of these. That fucking note. Right, because it's pound sterling, right?
What cars are they driving, Dave? Are they driving the Rolls Royces? They driving the big Jags? Which cars are they driving? I remember cars, not people. But when took it over from Monarch, they fucked it all up. They put all the fucking gate prices up. They said you could only have fucking four in your team. You know, as your pit crew, you could only have 4 people. You know, and they fucked it all up. They made it a rich. They turned bangers into a rich man's sport. They were cunt.
See, that thing is called pound sterling, right? Should buy you 20 of them.
Yeah.
But one of them is worth more than that. That piece of fucking coin there is worth more than that. But this, they're promising to pay you 20 of these. So how can that be worth more than that? One of them is worth more than it. because they've been fucking spitting up your fucking back and telling you it's fucking right. That's why. That's worth more than that.
Yeah, I know you, mate. I know you mean Dave Ellicott. He had the St. George's flag on his roof, didn't he? His white top with the St. George's flag.
Because
Yeah.
pound sterling have been fucking pound sterling since 1930 fucking two, is it? Fucking that promises to pay you. Fuck off! You might as well wipe your fucking ass with it. But everybody else believes it's worth something, so you can spend it.
I bet you can't rip that in half, Tyke.
I won't rip it in half because some silly cunt will fucking take it off me, wait then. Have you got that in your fucking thick head yet? Everybody else think that's money, when it's not. That's fucking money.
Yeah, they ruined it. Well, Auto Speed ruined it. Auto Speed ruined it for St. Day.
That's what the problem is.
Yeah, he came in
No,
here.
I didn't, Mrs. B. Oh yeah,
That's what,
Ron.
you know, that's what inflation is.
I did restream a bit of it, Ron.
Inflation is I'll print more. I'll print loads more of this shit. Inflate it. Like, think of inflation as blowing up a balloon.
Yeah, share it here, Mrs.
Keep
B.
blowing fucking more of these fucking cunts. Keep blowing more of these cunts into the fucking system. That's all it is. That's inflation.
No, you should be able to do it
Inflation
now.
ain't fucking price increase.
I've given you a
Price
spanner, so you
increase
should be able
is
to do it.
because of inflation. Get out of your fucking thick heads. You'll start understanding some fucking shit, won't you? Fucking thick cunts. And that's why this country needs to go back. Fucking Bill of Rights.
That's better. Look at him shouting. He's getting all passionate again, look. Tyke, where's your Trump flag gone? Where's your Trump flag gone? Yeah, I know. I had to fix that. I bet I rats. I bet I rats. You thick chunts. Let's have a bit of gold and silver in our bags and we'll swap a chicken for a bit of silver. We'll have some eggs and sell that for a bit of gold. Beyonce. Oh, piss up my back and tell me it's raining. Tyke's better than Starmer. He's an angry. It doesn't matter what channel he goes on. He's an angry man. Goes on his channel. He's the calmest, most politely spoken person you would ever meet on his own panel.
Yeah.
He does his lives and he's the most politest person He minds all his P's and Q's. He gives you a rundown and he talks to sat nav like it was his wife. He doesn't get road rage. He comes on my channel and he turns into Spunkfish on steroids.
Wonder what's happened to Tony.
I don't know. He did come on here a couple of weeks ago, didn't he? A couple of nights ago or whenever it was. He was in the chat as well. Yeah, we were talking motorbikes.
Ah.
But then I think he had all that grief over his side and he got bombed a few times, but I think he's been back since.
Yeah.
Tight, are you still driving that lorry? Are you still driving that lorry? Because normally you end up like this when you've been sacked from a job. Have you told the boss to fuck off again, Tyke? Is his mic working? I don't know. Let's have a listen. Tyke? I don't know what he keeps doing to his mic. Tyke?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. Are you still driving? Oh, what have you done? It went crackle, 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 and it stopped working. All right, let's turn echo cancellation off. Let's turn reduce background noise off. Right, speak again now.
Sir.
Tar.
06 my VW Passat 06 plate.
VW 06 plate, and then it stopped working again.
Can't hear you. I don't know what the fucking hell he's doing.
Yeah, isn't it? Fucking sacrilege, Beyonce. A fucking 1966 Mark 10. Absolute sacrilege. Mark 1 Triumph 2000. Yeah, well, I used to love them for banger. Yeah, I've gone on it, Dave. See, you got the P1000 there. Yeah, it is interesting, Mrs. B. Oh, it's definitely got the hots for me, Master. Yeah, I know it was hanging, but, you know, it was restored enough to go bangers. Sacrilege, 1966. 56 years old, 57 years old, 58 years old. Yeah, but that's where bangers went wrong, wasn't it? You know? I mean, fuck me, but, you know, it used to be an acro, fucking... Your seat was tied to the fucking acro. You bolted the acro through the fucking roof, bolted it through the floor. You put a battery in a fucking box. You ran a fucking marine boat tank or fucking motorbike tank. I used a motorbike tank. I've used the fucking fire extinguisher as a fuel tank. You know, you had a standalone pump with a switch on it for fuel. Your battery cut-off switch. Your radiator mounted on your fucking back of your acros. And your header bottle, then they stopped you putting the fucking header bottles fucking at the back of the back window. They stopped that because the fucking water was all the steam would build up and the water would be all over the track or all over the car in front of you. So they made you have the fucking expansion bottle inside. But you used to have fucking dual electric fans on your radiator. And that was it. It was like take the glass out, get seat belts, fucking tie your doors up with seat belts, strip out the interior, pick your acros up, chuck them in the fucking car, put your fucking radiators in, pipe that. We used to use fucking tubing straight through the fucking dashboard. Yeah, and like you turn up at a pit gate for inspection. Or what was the inspection called? It had a fucking stupid fucking name, the inspection. They used to look over your car and that was it, job done. No, fuck me, man. It was like having a fucking MOT test. What he was showing, I was looking at All-Star Garage. Did he bomb me, did he?
No.
No, right.
No. He was showing something, but I couldn't tell what the bloody hell it was.
What's up? His silver 17-inch dildo. Was it JJ's back massager? Fucking 2.5 years ago, nearly 3. It must be nearly 3 years ago now. Dathan was talking about his fucking bike wheels and all this lot.
Yeah.
And then he started with his usual shit, talking about butt plugs and dildos and fucking all that lot, you know.
Mm.
And somebody asked him, Nathan, do you know what a spark plug is?
He didn't, did he?
He didn't have a fucking clue what a spark plug was. Didn't have a fucking. He knew what a butt plug was, but
Yeah.
didn't have a clue what a fucking spark plug was. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. How the fuck? 27 years old and you don't know what a spark plug is?
No.
Because he was 26, 27 then, wasn't he?
Yeah, you'd been 27, I thought, wait. 27. Yeah, because what is he now? He's got to be 30 now, hasn't he?
I think it was Dodgy Spike that asked him. I think it
Yeah.
was Dodgy Spike that asked him at the time. I just got to go to the other room, get the phone a minute. Yeah, no problem at all, Chris. No problem at all. That's easy to do. Easy to do, that is. Just tell me what text you want with it. Nah, I mean, even women know what a fucking spark plug is. My daughter could change spark plugs on a fucking Corsa. She could do them on a fucking Vauxhall Nova. She could do them on the fucking Renault 5. He has, Beyonce. He has. When I'm on when we go over to Gypsy Dave's in a minute, I'll sit in editor and do his design for him, and then I'll share the screen. That's if he wants me to share the screen. If he ain't fucking copywriting it or whatever. If you're listening, Chris, can you hear me? Changing pads. Huh? What happened then? Something dropped off the fucking screen. I don't know what it was.
No.
Did you say it? Did you?
No, but you got a rewind on here, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, you can rewind. It was like somebody was there, but they weren't there.
Go back a second. I'll be back in a minute.
All right. I still own a little prick of fucking t-shirt. Oh, it was tight, was it? Tight was still stuck on the screen. I could only see me and fucking Michael.
Yeah, it was. It was tight.
You
know what?
First rule: lefty, lefty, loosey, loosey, righty, righty, tighty, tighty. Hey, that's the fucking first thing I learned in fucking school. I was in cadets in school, Remy cadets. I was a fucking staff sergeant of the garage motor pool.
Yeah.
I know, couldn't get a fucking word in edgeways.
It was a bit manic, wouldn't it, Beyonce?
Mm. What's going on with StreamYards? It's like, well, I was sharing fucking no funds fucking screen earlier. I can't even. It's like add the stage or remove the stage. Oh, stop screen. There you go. Fucking hell. StreamYards ain't that fucking changed for the worst, hasn't it? I mean, what's that stupid guest present or invite now as a fucking guest box?
They keep fucking about with it, don't they?
Yeah. What's wrong with pressing the fucking present next to the settings? Why have we got to have a guest that's fucking called present or invite? And I've fucking paid for mine. Oh, has he gone live? Is he up and live?
No, not yet. Like 4.5 minutes.
No. Not yet.
That's if he's not asleep.
Hopefully he hadn't slept through it.
Hmm.
Yeah. If he gets to fucking 5 minutes late, let me know and I'll start ringing the fucker. Mind you, the other night we couldn't wake him up. Oh, but Nathan was crying. He was telling us all off for trying to wake Dave up.
Yeah.
We're all selfish chunts because we were trying to wake fucking Dave up. Fucking what an arsehole. He's only going live for a nap. I hope he's got another fucking admin. I mean, I haven't heard from Babs. I don't know what Babs is doing. I don't know if she's about or not. Babs, if you're out there. No, I mean, it's Good Friday. She might be doing family stuff. Babs needs to be around because Facty will fall asleep. Well, he pays for StreamYard so he can have 2 admins and himself. Can't they? I mean, if I go into my StreamYards, hang on. Right, StreamYard. Come on, load up, you slow fucker. Team settings. Team settings, general, billing, team name, organization, no, members. Right, so. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm paying for mine, but you've only got 2 seats. Yeah, you've got to go up to the fucking next level, up to the big level, the professional level, pro level, to be able to have 2 admins. I think that's about fucking 50 quid a month. Is it stupid?
Mad, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah, I know, Beyonce. And at the end of the day, I mean, it's only StreamYards. You know, what can go wrong? You know, it's not like fucking giving somebody YouTube admin, is it? Even though, I mean, I was YouTube admin on Dafters, I was and StreamYards. I was YouTube admin and StreamYards admin on fucking Nathan's. Oh, what a little twat. He was fucking slagging me off one night when I was live. So I fucking shared screen, went over there and kicked him from his own fucking panel. Kept on jumping up on the panel. How the fuck are you here? Yeah, I could have fucking deleted his channel. I could have fucked him right up, but I didn't. I just went over and toyed with him. And I was streaming it at the time. He was going mad. Mad. It was funny as fuck, it was.
Oh, was that the night where he said, "How the fuck did you get in here?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I kept kicking him from the stream. And then everybody that was in the block list, I unbanned.
Yeah.
I modded everybody up in the chat, AJ and all that lot. I modded them all up in the chat. Oh, that was funny as fuck. Yeah, that's right, Black Lennon. He would fuck off to the shop or fuck off to try and break his coffee machine. He spent 2.5 hours cleaning his coffee machine. Then he put it back together again and it wouldn't fucking work. So then the next day he went out and fucking London Girl bought him a new one.
Never going to learn, is he, that way?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he cycles all the way to his mum's to have a shower because he can't shower at home because he doesn't know how to take the fucking P-trap off and clean the fucking ginger pubes out the P-trap. So his shower don't drain away. The water won't drain away because he's fucking got that much fucking pubes and hair down the fucking shower drain. So he goes to that's why he goes to his mum's for a fucking shower. And it was me and Twin Flames who were trying to talk him through how to take the panel off, how to undo the trap, and then fucking wash it out of the sink, you know? And then put it all back together again.
He's been told that numerous times already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's just, well, clueless or lazy. One or the other, isn't it?
I can do that Black Lantern. I can buy a blank jigsaw puzzle and I can put any picture anybody wants on it. I can do mouse mats, I can do mugs, I can do pillowcases, duvets, do anything. I'm sure you tried pulling me when I was in your local boozer. Yeah, tight. Yeah. We all talk bollocks on here. Has he gone live yet?
No.
2 minutes past.
And live yet.
Is the live still advertised, or is he fucking? Is it say waiting for Dave?
Yeah.
Earlier on, when I started my live, I was sitting there fucking chatting away to myself. Thought I'd already hit fucking go live. Saying hello to people in the chat. Dum 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 dum. So what's going on?
I just put a wakey in there.
He could possibly be doing that, Blunt. Hang on. Yeah, because he hadn't popped in here neither, has he?
No. What are you belling him?
Yeah.
Saw you were live earlier, so I put it up there.
No, go live. I was ending mine and coming over to yours.
You're joking.
No, I've told everybody that I'm ending mine when you go live. I'm waiting to come over to you.
Oh, fuck.
Link shared the lot.
I changed my aim.
See you in a minute, Dave.
Bye.
See you in a minute. Bye.
Oh, bless him. Sounds knackered, doesn't he?
Yeah, there you go. Isn't it, Beyonce? Fucking hell. Yeah, I can sit here and do some designing then. It's difficult designing when you're fucking watching the chat, watching who's backstage, who's coming up, and everything else. It's like, and then you're looking at 4 different monitors.
Yeah.
And then one above to fucking look at your YouTube chat. No, so I've got one on StreamYards, one on YouTube, and then the other one is on whatever links is being shared, and then the other one I can be working on. Get Michael working up there, then he's doing fuck all. All right, I got an interesting topic when I go over to Dave's. Fucking cheeky bastard fucking council. Cheeky fucking bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, our borders are shut to these dingy people. Right?
Yeah. He's just started.
He's just started, right? You've done it now, saying full monitors means you're a hacker, calling to Obo Joe, even though gamers have multiple monitors with retarded Rodney. I got 5 monitors, Beyonce. I should have 6, but one won't, it just won't work off the fucking graphics card for some reason. It just stays black. I can twin it up, so it's a twinned monitor, but it won't do an independent. I can't add another page to that monitor, but I can twin it up in the graphics card so it like replicates one of the other screens. But what the fucking hell is going on? But hey, right, let's all fuck off to Gypsy Dave's.
All right, fella.
Right, I'll see you all over there.
Okay, mate.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, people. Thank you for the guests. Thank you for the chat.
See you, chat.
I'll see you all in a minute. Smiler raid. Yeah, we're supposed to be able to do a raid straight from fucking StreamYards, aren't we? Where I drag everybody over, but I can't work out how to do it. I was in Twitch the other night and I got dragged from one Twitch channel to fucking another Twitch channel. And we all got dragged over there. But I've seen it done. I've seen it done on YouTube as well before. But hey, let's go over that. See you all over there in a minute. Thanks for tuning in, people. Hit that fucking like twice on the way out.